Hello, welcome to the Solar Energy and Organic Hybrid Electronics Lab. In this video, I will briefly introduce our research interests and lab members. First, we introduce our professor. Our professor, Jangwon Seo, worked as a researcher in the Korea Research Institute of Chemical Technology and was newly appointed to the professor this year. Professor's research interests are perovskite solar cell and perovskite materials and their applications. Selected publications are written here. Today, interest in a renewable alternative to conventional fossil fuel electricity generation is rapidly increasing. Photovoltaics is one of the alternatives, which is the method of converting sunlight into electricity directly. An electronic device called a solar cell is used to convert sunlight to electricity. The figure shows the basic principle of a solar cell. What we should note here is the photo-absorbing material. When photo-absorbing materials are exposed to light, it creates electron and hole pairs. There are various kinds of photo-absorbing materials. Silicon is one of the popular ones. We use perovskite materials as a photo-absorbing material, and solar cells with perovskites are called perovskite solar cells. Then, what is perovskite? During the 1800s, a new type of mineral was discovered and named after the Russian mineralogist Perovskite. Its chemical formula was CaTiO3, which is calcium titanate, and had a crystal structure like the figure here. These days, we collectively call materials with the crystal structure of ABX3 perovskite materials. Among them, materials with lead cation as B site and halide anions as X site are known as lead halide perovskites. Lead halide perovskites are appropriate to employ as the photo-absorbing material for solar cells. Some of their representative strengths are listed. These advantages make the fabrication of perovskite solar cells simpler and make them lighter. Besides the well-known silicon or gallium arsenide solar cells, many types of emerging photovoltaic cells are in research recently. Among them, perovskite solar cells show the best efficiency, making themselves possible as the next generation solar cell. To fabricate a perovskite solar cell, we need to make the perovskite as a film structure. For a regular and smooth film, methods like anti-solvent dripping or bathing are used. We use the anti-solvent dripping method more often. By this method, we can get extremely uniform and dense layers. For highly efficient and stable perovskite solar cells, composition and interface engineering methods can be additionally applied. Recently, for further applications, diverse types of perovskite solar cells are in research. The first is the flexible solar cell. For solar cells, glass is mainly used as substrates. Instead, we can use polymers as flexible substrates. Another application is the tandem solar cell. The tandem method employs more than two photo-absorbing layers. Each layer absorbs light of different wavelengths. So, if we combine them, we can observe light of a broader range of wavelengths. This method leads to the higher efficiency of the solar cell. The photo here shows the tandem solar cell employing silicon and perovskite as photo-absorbing materials. Now we have 2 master's course students and have 3 upcoming students. The fabrication of perovskite solar cells is quite sensitive to moisture, so our lab has a device fabrication room in which humidity is maintained near 20%. This is the end of the video. Thank you for your kind attention.